Even with evidence, you go explain tire. I think Peter Obi need to sack all his lawyers because they were all sleeping. In fact, everybody was sleeping there. Everybody was sleeping. It's a longer case now. It started at 9. So I will not blame anyone for sleeping, even me myself. After watching after watching it for like 3 hours, it was so boring for me. I even slept on my couch. So people mocking all those people sitting down there for sleeping, it's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. There is this very heartbreaking video of Aisha Yusufu, who is very, very outspoken about Peter Obi, and also part of Peter Obi camp. Aisha Yusufu, they cry. Aisha Yusufu won't cry. Oh, it's quite unfortunate. Oh, Aisha Yusufu won't cry. Her eyes don't swell up. She just dey check body. Many Nigerians are disappointed. Let's us be honest. Many Nigerians are disappointed, including myself. But I already knew from the start. Let me be honest with you guys. I already knew from the start that nothing will happen. They already see Peter Obi, Atiku, Kwankwaso already F up during the election. Before the election, they already messed up. They should have strategized very, very well. They should have come together. So you see how judiciary do us. Even with your evidence, you go see explain. Double nomination of vice president. Lamba. Overvoting, no evidence. Election rigging, no evidence, Baba. Suppression of voters, no evidence. Videos make we see about suppression of voters, they say no evidence. Election rigging, the videos you saw online, they say no evidence. European Union report who came to witness the election. Toilet paper better pass that one. European Union report and all those international reports. Toilet paper better pass that their report. $460,000 for feature. No evidence. Say Tinubu forfeit anything because Tinubu wasn't banned from entering the USA. 25% in FCT. You are fooling yourself. Oh. If you think 25% will get you presidency in Nigeria, you are fooling yourself. The constitution was twisted. And they said Abuja FCT will not enjoy any special preference to every other state in Nigeria. Abuja will be regarded as normal state. In fact, the same law applies to every other state, also applies to Abuja. So that one are trash. Everything else, no evidence. So tell me, even with the final judgment, how will Peter Obi win when Tribunal does say no evidence? INEC transmission, no evidence. INEC server, no evidence. Beavers, no evidence. They are not required. INEC returning officers are not required to transmit result electronically. It's within their right to choose if to electronically transmit result or manually transmit results. That's exactly what this court is telling us. No evidence. No evidence. INEC can't be forced to send election result by electronic transmission. that is coming from tribunal. INEC cannot be forced. So, no evidence. I think people are saying Peter Obi shouldn't go to court. Shouldn't go to court. Sometimes in this life, winning doesn't really necessarily mean you have won. Sometimes you can just take a loss just to prove a point. Everything doesn't necessarily have to be winning. During the olden days, there are people who stood up against their tyrants. During the olden days, tyrants who stood up against tyrants. Not because they feel like they can beat that tyrant, because they are trying to pass a message. They know they are going to go down. You have watched movies like that. You see this actor fighting against this very influential man, knowing very well that he is going to lose, but he still fought the fight anyway. And at the end of the movie, the guy ended up losing. But he made sure he passed a point. Sometimes it's mostly about, okay, let me just pass a point. Let me show the world what is going on. It doesn't necessarily mean about winning and winning and winning. That's how I understand this life. This life is not all about winning and winning and winning. No evidence, no evidence, no evidence. The thing shocked them. No evidence, no evidence, no evidence. This life is necessarily done, it's not all about winning. So we can easily say Tribunal declare Tinubu winner of the 2023 general election and throw out Peter Obi petition. We can easily say that Tribunal declared Tinubu winner of 2023 general election, because if you are given a result sheet, you write mathematics, English, Greek, literature, physics, chemistry, and mathematics you score A, physics you score A, English you score A, chemistry you score A, literature you score A, Greek you score A. Do you need anybody to write below to say you have passed? No. Tinubu scored everything here. So without even people, I don't think people are watching this one. Let me check. About 31K views now. About see it. About 31K views. And by the time they started this morning, it was 100 and something K views. Live. People were watching it live. 100 and something K people were watching it live. But now 31K. People are tired. People are going back to their big brother Nigeria. People are going back to their betting. People are going back to their watching match and everything. Going back to their normal life. And people saying protest, protest, protest. I do not think Nigeria ready to protest. Nigerians are not ready to protest. This protest will not work. Everything will go back to business as usual. I hear people saying, oh, Occupy Abuja. This artificial hunger has already been created in us. This belly first. I must feed my belly first. The mentality is already there. Oh, my life, oh, I do not want anything to happen to my life. I beg, I get picking me, I want to know. The thing is already here. Let's move on. Give your leaders a chance. Pray for your leaders. The thing is already here. So who want fight? No, it's like fight. Who want protest? It's not necessarily fight. It's not fight. Who want protest? Who want to protest? Everybody sleep for that court. Everybody slept in that courtroom. The only person I that never slept, honestly, to be honest, is who again? Oh, to be honest, is who again? Is vice president and the judges. Vice President Shetima never slept. Every other person slept in that court. It's understandable though. It's very, very understandable because of the judgment is long. Read this one, go to the next one, read this one, go to the next one. So the question is, what were you guys expecting? Is this not like history repeating itself? What exactly are you guys expecting? This is a city president you are talking about. And not just a city president, we are talking about the great negotiator. And not just a negotiator, we are talking about Jagaban. It's not as if I'm mocking the process or try to praise him. But this is the man well known. If you know someone for something, don't say it. If there was a way to beat this man, it was before the election. Strategize very well, come together to beat him. Division wouldn't have beaten Tinubu, and he never did. Division never did it. Well, if they have come together, put aside greed and everything, I believe they would have gotten something. But now, I just feel like it's entirely too late. So they are going to go to Supreme Court. Peter Obi that I know will go to Supreme Court. We'll go to Supreme Court. But will the judgment be different? I don't think so. I honestly do not think if the judgment will be different. I honestly do not think so. Well, guys, it is what it is. Tribunal has declared Tinubu winner of the 2023 general election. There is nothing else, nothing more to watch again. So, this will be the last time I'm going to talk about this thing as of today. Let me go and rest and do other things. I have other things to do with my life today. So, bye-bye.